Well, Mr. Fish Whisperer here. It's cold out here today. I'll show you. Snow on the ground. And we're going to give it a try. Other than that, sun is out. Probably got about another hour and 15 minutes of daylight before it gets dark on me. So I'm going to do a little fishing and see what we can't come up with. All right? I'm going to walk into this hole right here. Hang on. Oh yeah, that's a nice one there. Okay. Well, that was a good one. That probably was a good, I think maybe 6 or 7 pounds. And pretty happy with that. Successfully released him, and he swam away just nicely. So I was just thinking, you know, the other day I went over to a friend's house and we were shooting some pool, and it just reminded me of my old friend Bob. Now, Bob and I, we lived in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We call it the UP. And some people think I got a little bit of an accent, but I really don't think so. Because, you know, those guys up there, you know, they talk a little funny. You know, things like they say, oh, you know, side by each, me and Ivan Kempen, and, you know, we go down the street to get the boat, you know, because we're going to do a little walleye fishing, eh? And probably going to do a little jigging and maybe a little bit of bottom bouncing, and probably going to have to do some back trolling too. So, you know, it's what we do. And you know, they say that you know, I talk a little funny sometimes. I don't think so. I think the rest of the world, they talk funny. You know, in the UP, that's everybody can understand each other just fine. So shooting some pool reminded me of my buddy Bob and the time we went to the gay bar. Now, it's not what you're thinking. It's there's a town up there called Gay, and there's a bar in it, and so that's called the Gay Bar. And so Bob and Bob's a pretty good pool shooter. I mean, I was okay, but he was real good. He could shoot pool like nobody. And so we up there, they play this game called Last Pocket, 8-ball last pocket. It means wherever your object ball goes in, the last object ball, that's where you got to put the 8-ball. But if the 8-ball is kind of snookered deep into a pocket, you can win the game by shooting a 3-rail. Cue ball, 3 rails around, bump that sucker right in. So anyways, we go into the gay bar, and we see these guys, and there's some biker guys, and you know, so we're shooting some pool, we're winning a beer here and there, losing a little something, and Bob says, you know, hey, come on, let's get serious here. When the guy says, what you talking about? He says, $20 a head. Well, that's $40. Now, back then, $20 was a lot of money. $40, if you know your math, it was exactly twice as much. And that's about all I had on me was $20. So we rack them up. Everybody puts their money on the side of the table, and you know, Bob breaks. Don't he run the table, but the 8-ball is stuck in a corner pocket, and I don't know where he came up with this shot, but he hit the most amazing 5-bank shot, bumped that 8-ball in for a win. He walked right over to that table, grabbed the $80, and walked right to the bathroom. So these guys are grumbling. I mean, they're not too happy about losing $40 to us. So they're going like, where's your buddy go? I says, I don't know. I don't think he's feeling too good. He went to the bathroom. And I said, let me go check on him. So don't I go in the bathroom, and here old Bob had climbed out the bathroom window, and he motioned me, come on. So, yeah, I'm not the smartest guy, but I'm not the dumbest either. So I'm figuring that he was thinking we were going to get our butts kicked there. So what we do is I climbed out the window, and we had this old Willys Jeep, and sometimes you had to like park the Jeep on a hill because it didn't always start. Well, we had parked it on a hill. He released the brake, and we kind of rolled quietly down the hill and started the thing when we were about maybe a quarter mile away. I think we saved ourselves a good ass kicking, what I really think. And of course, then we had 40 more bucks and we went to another bar and shot some more pool. But that's what we do, all right? Fish Whisperer signing out.